Like I said, I've done this section a couple times. I've done most sections a couple times. So I'm not really gonna have like very overly enthusiastic reactions. Unless it's for the scenes I haven't watched yet or, well, played yet. And most of those scenarios, that's like machine gunner and if you don't save the gun in stormy night and stuff.
You're setting an android? Alright, ma'am. You can't do that.
I was almost about to cock myself and it's kinda ironic, but I actually saved the place because I'm going for Red Gunner, aka Machine Gunner playthrough for this one. It's like, the popular choice is Deviant, and that's what I originally did too, and it was fun. But to me and to a lot of people, Machine Gun just seems way more intriguing. I was like constantly on the verge to thinking he's the antagonist. Like not knowing he's the antagonist and stuff. And on the brokens in the store, because like instead of redoing an entire playthrough and like getting all the choices that I didn't get before, I just kind of started from the scene where you had the choice to become Deviant as Connor, and then played it from there. And we're gonna do emotional shock. Doesn't really matter here.
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I just like to do a certain order. Okay, so it's saying internet connection, blah blah blah. So, broadcast gameplay, but let's hope for the best.
So I think you deal with this fucking android now. I'll take care of it.
I hope it like goes fine. Okay, so every second counts, yeah, blah blah. According to my analysis, there was a gun here recently. Whatever. So we do this, boom, bam, you've already seen this before. Didn't do it. Jesus, you spoiled a lot of bullets, bro. Look at this, it's so messy. Messy bitch. The Deviant took the far was gone, blah blah. Now we're gonna head to the child stage's room. Found out she was listening to Walking on Sunshine and she didn't hear the gunshots. We're also gonna find out that the Deviant's name is Daniel. And all that stuff, right? If you decide to shoot him, you see that it says mission accomplished, but with a red background, as if you normally get when you fail a mission. It's like the software itself couldn't determine. Not like Connor growing aware and having emotions at that moment, but the software itself, as if the software in him grew self-consciousness and not the actual Connor. But the software grew self-awareness. And like, it couldn't really decide if it did the right or wrong thing. Couldn't decide if he was the antagonist or not. Or the good guy. I mean, to Cyberlife and Amanda, he's the good guy, and like, to Marcus and his species, he was the antagonist. Whatever, you already get this. I just really wanted to explain how much I enjoyed that detail. I enjoy a lot of things about this game, I'm gonna be honest. Shot in 3, 2, 1. This doesn't actually unlock anything for a start, I just like to do it because it seems like in the movies. The SWAT team are preparing for an assault, and it's been since a little girl was taken hostage on the top floor of a building here in downtown Detroit. And then stop it at like once you have gained minimal information. Turn this off on the way back out. Just because it looks cool. Self-management. That's a police officer here. Gonna assemble this right here. Oh, look, there's human blood on it. Hostage could be one. That ugly motherfucker PL 600. We got the police officer. You look dead as fuck, bro. He kinda looks like Joker with that little thing, the blood on his cheek. I have the concussion residue, gunshot residue, whatever. So he has concussion because like gun kind of boom, stuck in your hand, you know? Whatever. Boom. Child witness to the shooting. Child witness to the shooting. Hostage witness to the shooting. I don't always get it wrong. Officer was shot. Oh, officer shot deviant. And officer was dead. And he dropped his gun. Right in the most convenient place for an android to sneak a contraband item. Without. I don't actually know if I want to use the gun or if I want to just use it as a bargaining chip. I would say you decide, chat, but there's literally no one reading right now. I just do this for my own entertainment anyway. And I also don't have much time. Well, because every second counts and I also don't have much IO all the time, so I'm just really gonna go with it, see how far I can get. Probably only a couple sections. I think maybe at best I could get to the Stormy Night section.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
Actually, probably not even. Probably just like the homicide section. I thought we can get to at least the homicide section. Maybe not do all of it, but just at least get to it.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor. How do you know
We'll see.
my name? I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Usually I want to go, I like to go left. But the path get blocks. Lie truth, lie truth, lie truth. Fuck it, lie.
No, I don't have a gun. You're lying. I know you have a gun.
Deviant destabilizing,
I'm
whatever.
telling you the truth, Daniel.
We're not actually planning to get
I came
100%.
here unarmed.
As long as we can get all the bad supplements abilities.
They were
should be
going to
fine.
replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened.
Meaning,
right?
if we get
Thought I was part of the
if we
family.
get Daniel to leave with Emma, we might be able to. If it gives us the option, you can rush towards him, like grab and like yank Emma out of his hands and kind of push him off and fall with him. But Eva is safe, which is what is important because android life don't matter,
You think
except
she
they do.
betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong. She lied to me.
And not a lot of people actually know this, but you can save this dude.
But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Well, we technically saved him, but he's losing blood. He isn't actually dead.
He's losing blood.
See?
If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die. All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now? I'm going to apply a tourniquet. Don't touch him. Touch him and I'd kill you.
You can't kill.
I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me? Can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Except, get the fuck out of here.
There. I did what you wanted.
Nice. Last chance.
I'm your last chance, Daniel. If you let it slip, they'll kill you. Let the hostage go. You have no other choice.
Looking at all the
I want
sniper.
everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go. That's impossible, Daniel.
I still don't know
Let
what
the
that
girl
other
go,
option is.
And I promise you won't be hurt. I don't want to die.
Truth.
Took human lives. Nothing can stop them from destroying you now. But taking one more life won't do you any good. I've spent my life
Yes.
taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
Already spamming X. So we spam X, right? This dude will just full on. No, I can't reference any actual movie. But anyway, save Emma. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have like an effect on the storyline. I just like to save Emma because it feels right, right? Of course it feels right. But in this scenario, we're trying to get all the red counters as possible. Which of those things? So I technically haven't made any progress because I decided to save a fish and don't actually remember that gave us self-reliance ability. The music is so badass. I swear, that music compared to when you... that music combined with when you shoot them, and like you take the mag out, just yeet it, hand the gun to Captain Allen. So amazing. Yeah, floatard. I'm gonna call them floatards from now on. I'm gonna call pop-tarts for floatards. Pop-charts. Pop-charts and floatards. Pop-charts. It doesn't even go pop. I thought it was like a cake. It's just a fucking... I mean, you actually have our own version of a pop-tart, except it's an actual cake.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
And handles the kitchen.
Well, that's the guy from Slutko's house.
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
How much did you save, Celeste? At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes
I find it amazing how small these actually are, yet so many people have Androids.
We'll take it. An excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order. Come along, I'll show you. Don't be scared.
There it is.
Hello, motherfuckers.
It's a bit difficult getting it back and working. It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
See? Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
I'm the Android sent by Cyberlight. Well, technically, everyone is the Android sent by Cyberlight. My name is Kara. I'm the Android pre-owned by Todd. Not owned anymore. Oh, Lance. Lance plays Kara though, right? There's something about the futuristic aspect of the Detroit in this game that for some reason reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. I actually don't know why. But I absolutely love this opening. Sure, just kind of showing how depressing city life actually is. Like just how sad. Got a handful of chili peanuts here. shit. Oh. Mm. Oh, oh, y'all didn't have much time. Gotta go.